Okay, okay, we're good, we're good. No, what's going on? No, 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 no. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, please work on your flight model. Wow. Hello lads and welcome back to the channel. My name is theScottishKoala and today I have something very special for you today. See, recently Gaijin has been hinting at, well, no actually, they've gone ahead and confirmed, actually, that helicopters are coming to War Thunder. Way to use actually twice in the same sentence. Derp. So, to talk about this news, we're flying out a very special creation by a very talented user on War Thunder Live named Gallonmate. I'm sure you know who that is. Fly's featured his creations a couple of times in the past, I believe. We have a working helicopter to take out in a user mission with its own objectives and triggers and such. Really well made. Lads, I will leave a link down below for you guys to go download this user model, go check it out, make sure to tell Gallonmate that theScottishKoala sent you. But without further ado, let's go try this thing out. Lads and ladies, welcome to the Bell UH-1 Iroquois, otherwise known as the Huey. Now, I have tried out this user mission once already, and let me tell you, this thing is tough to control. Right, we're going to go ahead and power down here. Oh, that is beautiful! So, this is not actually designed as a helicopter flight model, like the ones Gaijin used in April Fools last year. It's not the same flight model, but rather a VTOL aircraft flight model, or a VTOL plane flight model, made specifically for this creation. And you can kind of tell that. You'll see what I mean. It's very makeshift, so apologies if I crash a lot. Nonetheless, she looks fantastic. The skin was actually made by another user, which I can't remember the name of, but it's in the description of Gallon's post on live.warthunder, so you guys can check it out. So we have to use arcade because this flight model essentially breaks the game to make it work, and even with arcade physics, it still has plenty of issues. Now we have some flight tips on the download page for this Huey. Let's see, we use WEP to ascend, which I find a little bit weird. I wish it was set so that anything above, say, 60% throttle would be takeoff power. Pitch keys control the balancing of the helicopter. WEP, while pitching up, will slow our forward speed to allow us to hover, which I happen to know doesn't work properly. At least I can't get it to work. If I'm doing something wrong, please let me know. But let's go ahead and power up. Oh boy. Oh, look at it. Oh, we've got another helicopter, another Huey on the deck of the ship. In like a bay, it looks like. That's really cool. Well done to Gallon for this, and well done to the guy who made the skin. Oh, a little bit of a camera jerk there. Oh, it looks amazing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and let's face forward so we don't... Oh, that's thumbnail right there. Oh, it's beautiful. Alright. Power up. Let's go gradually. I'm gonna have to pitch forward straight away. 70%. Nope, nope. WEP is takeoff. WEP. Let's not. Go. Go. Don't go backwards. Okay, this is really tough. Oh boy, okay, we need a bit of speed because this is an aircraft flight model. There we go, we should have a decent flight now. Oh my god. Okay, so we have triggers here. Let's go ahead. This is why we need arcade flight model, because we basically have to rudder turn to turn this helicopter like a real helicopter would. And we pitch to control where we're headed. Let's do a little buzz of this ship here. Okay, let's... Whoa, head on course. Oh boy. Look at it, it's beautiful. Oh, look at that. Wow. Oh wow, look at the effect on the water. Let's wait, hold on, let's face so that we're not got the sun messing with the camera. Now 100% throttle, I believe, won't keep us in the air. It seems to be doing alright so far, but we are slowing down, so let's make sure we don't crash. Actually, we are staying airborne fairly well. Look at that effect. That's beautiful. Wow. Okay, we're gonna go WEP and let's get her into the skies. Now, oh wow. Someone play Fortunate Son in the background. How beautiful is this, guys? This is War Thunder. This is amazing. Oh, wow. Alright, let's go around here. We're gonna pitch. Nice. Do have a little bit of speed. Let's see if we can head right down to the deck and slow her down. Okay, so whoa. So we seem to just be heading up. We are losing speed. We are losing plenty of speed. But this is not as good. I know. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's not flip over backwards. Oh god, what is happening? This is not quite as easy to fly as a previous helicopter that Gallonmate made. I believe it was the UH-13. I can't remember exactly the name of it. Fly made a video on it, but I don't believe that works currently. It may do, but I don't believe it works with the current update of the game. Okay, so let's, if I go 0% throttle, we're at 220 kilometers an hour, and we just ascend so rapidly. See that? Lose a whole bunch of speed very quickly, and we're miles in the air. Let's see if we do this. Surely we can't be headed forward very fast right now. Okay, we are heading backwards a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, loop-de-loop. Loop-de-loop. Wow, that wakes you up in the morning. Okay. Oh boy. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Low pass over the water here. Let's not crash. Oh wow, we are really low right now. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so we have triggers to use, like I said before. Let's do this loop. We're headed over, all the way over here, but as you can see, with the 170, 180 kilometers airspeed, it's going to take us a while to get there. So if we go ahead and press 1, here we are, Johnson Zone. Okay, let's fly, let's go wet, because I know that if we're on wet, we can pitch a lot harder. Okay, now if I do this and pitch up, we should lose a lot of airspeed. And, no, why are we pitching down? Why are we pitching down? Okay, so the problem is this is an aircraft flight model, so we stall if we go too low in airspeed. See, I'm stalling right now, which is not realistic for a helicopter. I think we're going to have to land this actually at 100 kilometers an hour. See, I'm gaining airspeed right now, and I can't stop it. As soon as I pitch up, I stall, I pitch back down, and I start gaining airspeed again. Yep, nope, nope, nope. Okay, let's do that. Okay, 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 we're good, we're good. No, what's going on? No, 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 no. Oh, oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, please work on your flight model. Wow. That was millimeters, inches above the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can land in this. Oh, little bounce right there. Bounce, bounce. Let's not. Ah, a little bit too far. See if we can take off. No! Ah. Very tough to fly. Alright, maybe we won't attempt a landing just yet. Press spacebar, respawn. Look at this scenery. So Gadget did confirm that helicopters would be coming. When? I don't know. What models? I don't know. Battle ratings, weapon systems, will they have their own tech trees? We know next to nothing. Oh my god, let's head down a little bit lower altitude right here, fly. Oh my god, look at the scenery. This is like proper, I don't know what movie we're reenacting, but I know we're reenacting something here. 260 kilometers an hour forwards airspeed. That is a little bit fast for a Huey, I think. I don't know much about helicopters, guys. Not historically, like proper information, accurate words, English. But I feel like this is a little bit quick for a Huey. My god, we have some flak, it looks like. That's... Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Go, 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 go. Whew. We just got chewed up a little bit right there. That's fine. Let's get below this mountain, use this as cover. Let's see if we can hover. Oh boy, I know that's not going to work, is it? Pitch. Pitch. Sharp turn, hard starboard. I don't know helicopter terminology. Okay, oh, look at this. Skimming the edge of the mountainside here. Beautiful. I feel like we're going to rescue some guerrilla fighters or something. So, what Gaijin did confirm is that there will be at least 2 helicopters for every nation, so no one misses out. Now, one question I have is, where will they be placed? Now, most nations in the game have a designated ground striker line for their aircraft, so perhaps they would come in there, just around, in and around the aircraft that we already have, or perhaps at the bottom of the tech trees after the airplanes, or perhaps they'll get their own line, which just has a couple of vehicles. If you guys know World of Warships, there's a few nations in that game with multiple ships of one type at a certain tier. Oh my god, let's see if we can... Oh! Oh, this is fun, just fly. I've never had so much fun just being in the air in War Thunder. So yeah, World of Warships, there's a few ships of one type at a certain tier. They just split the line off to the side for that one ship. Perhaps helicopters would be just like that. That makes perfect sense in my opinion. The only other alternative I see is if Gaijin makes all the helicopters premiums, which is a terrible idea. Gaijin, that idea sucks. Please don't do that if you're watching. They've said that helicopters won't be at every tier. So what that means to me is that helicopters will start to be seen... God, that voice break. Helicopters will start to be seen at tiers where radar-equipped AA appears. So how well will helicopters deal with that? The Mi-35, and I forget the name of the second helicopter in last year's April Fool's event. Whoa! Okay, a little bit of a stringy flight model messing us up there. Let's go to 100%. We're off wet, so we cannot maintain level flight forwards right now. Helicopters won't be at every tier. And the helicopters in April Fools were getting slaughtered by I think it was the Gepard and the Shilka. If these helicopters came anywhere close, they were getting chewed to bits. And that was before those vehicles had radar, which would kind of make them even worse. I mean, even regular AA at lower tiers would prove difficult for helicopters to deal with. Let's pitch down a little bit. Will we see something along the lines of radar jamming, which I suppose in War Thunder would either disable the SPAA's radar ability or perhaps mess with its accuracy? That could be an interesting way around the problem. But an even bigger one is missile AA. Gaijin actually said in the same dev Q&A that missile-equipped anti-air systems would be coming along with helicopters. Bloody hell, SPAA are getting missiles before aircraft. God damn it, Gaijin. God damn it. Hurry up with my Super Saber. Anyway, with missile anti-air, jet close air support will prove even more suicidal with our current jets. Even the MiGs with their tiny Ivans won't get away with as much. Helicopters will have to be very careful, poking out above ridges and such. And Britain might finally get something good. Gaijin, Chieftain Marksman, when? Next up, what kind of ordnance will these things be equipped with? Now, that all depends on what sorts of models we'll see. In April Fool's last year, I know I'm getting all this information from something that wasn't even the main part of an April Fool's event, but that's all I have to go by. In that, the choppers had one offensive gun, a bunch of unguided rockets, and some ATGMs. Now, this was okay as far as balance was concerned. There was definitely an ability for helicopters to sit back miles away and one-hit snipe tanks with ATGMs when they couldn't really do much about it. That was a bit of a pain in the ass in the event when it happened, but it wasn't a major problem for gameplay overall. That does create the issue, however, of whether helicopters will really be fun to play at all if they're just sitting back sniping with anti-air. Let's see if we can go for landing again. Let's try this one more time. Okay, we're still at 50 kph. No, we're stalling. We're stalling. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That does create the issue of whether they'll be fun to play at all, but they were fun as hell to play in the April Fool's event, so I guess we'll see. A lot of the sorts of helicopters that I'd expect to see, judging by role and time frame, were just straight up gunships. We could see attack helicopters, but gunships with Gatling guns, 20mm gun pods, these were, well, they still are, used for infantry support rather than, you know, killing tanks. So now, various helicopters also had grenade launchers, 40mm, which might take out more lightly armoured vehicles like Leopards, and then of course there's missile-equipped attack helicopters. Now with the way Tank RB is going, with the Challenger 1 and M1 Abrams in, and the T-80, Leopard 2 and M1A1 all confirmed, more or less, how modern will these helicopters go? What models will we see? Attack helicopters, gunships? What else? Leave your thoughts down below, guys, but imagine an Apache, or a Chinook, or a Tiger. I mean, we already saw the Mi-35, didn't we? Just imagine a Tiger in War Thunder, flying around like this, dodging between the trees. Oh boy, it'd be beautiful. Oh, low pass over the water here. Oh. Oh, that's thumbnail right there. That's... Whoa! Oh no! Oh, jeez. That's not good. That's not what I wanted. Maybe we can land on this rock here. Oh, this is a really weird flight model now. Nope. Okay, we're still kind of flying. And... okay, missed. So we can land on the shoreline. Still going at 100 kph, so we're still good. Maybe we can land in the smoke right now. Maybe that'll count. I don't know if it'll count, seeing as we're dead. Pitch! 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 No! Okay, we're in the wrong circle, and... no, we've cocked it. That's not gonna work. Okay! Let's leave the plane. One problem could be that if the last player left on one team in tank battles is in a helicopter, and he decides to be a dick and land and hide somewhere, the game will be dragged out so long, it'll be ridiculous. Now, this is something that I absolutely despise in tank battles currently, when some salty prick decides to fly off into the sunset in a Spitfire, leaving all the tanks on the ground just sitting around doing nothing for 5 minutes, not able to do anything to end the match any quicker. Helicopters would promote this issue even more. Now, I have a fix for this. Rather than the tickets bleeding out for the enemy team when they have no players left at all, why not make it so that they start bleeding out when there are no ground vehicles left on the team? Huh? I am begging for that to be implemented. I don't think it would be too hard. Please, Gaijin. Please. Oh, look at that. That is a beautiful scene right there. Oh, wow. One thing I would really give is for the smoke effect from the blades, the helicopter blades. Now, what about helicopters in air battles? I mean, these things will be slaughtered by aircraft without much ability to defend themselves. But if left alone, they could easily win games through destroying ground vehicles, which could prove very annoying, particularly if these things are at top tier, where the primary focus is on taking out the biggest threats as quickly as possible. Will helicopters have their own game mode, where they can go up against each other, rather than join in air battles with planes? So if you queue up for, say, an ARB match, where the helicopter selected, you'll automatically be put into a helicopter battle where there won't be any airplanes. I think that makes sense. Let me know in the comments. That could work. Gaijin has actually made a helicopter PvP game before called Apache Air Assault. Hashtag not sponsored. But we all know the problem War Thunder will have if that gets implemented, and that's lack of players, particularly at those high tiers. Or will helicopters be locked to tank battles where they'll function as close air support? I think that may be the best way currently for them to be implemented without major changes to the way the game functions fundamentally, but I can already see that too will bring a whole bunch of other complaints. I mean, one thing Tank RB really doesn't need right now is close air support that finds it even easier to delete tanks left, right and center. It'll be like ATGM snipers and close air support mixed into one, and I personally am not really looking forward to going up against that, but I'm sure it'll be fun to play. I mean, it's a flying Raketen Jagdpanzer hot when it comes down to it. They will be far easier to kill than airplanes, however, so there's always that. Either way, these things are confirmed, so for better or worse, they're coming and we'll have to see what Gaijin does with them. It's a revolutionary step, an interesting one. I personally have some issues with it. I think Tier 6 jets deserve a place in this game more. And there are a whole host of other things that need to be fixed or implemented first that are more important than helicopters in my opinion. Just don't bring back 1.69 close air support, Gaijin, please. Nevertheless, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I don't want to spoil the end of this mission. Go download it and play it for yourselves if you want to see what happens. There are a few triggers which I have done before, but landing this thing is proving very difficult. I could probably do it if I wasn't preoccupied with what I'm trying to say, but there you go. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, as there'll be new content out on my channel every single day. Leave your thoughts on helicopters in War Thunder down below. Let's get a discussion going, and definitely go check out the UH-1 Huey made by Gallonmate on live.warthunder. Come join me over on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and all the rest. Links below, and as always, I will see you lads next video. Here's an interesting one. Thermal optics. That's right, night vision and thermal imaging may be implemented in the next couple of patches, obviously for higher tier vehicles. This should be extremely interesting to see, and apparently is being worked on right now. I know Tiger Frost talked about implementing the ability to turn on and off tank lights as well, which I'd also love to see. They'd make night battles really cool rather than just standard War Thunder with the brightness turned down. The blowout panels on the Abrams are being reworked. Honestly, this is something that makes the Abrams so good. It's